Hello and welcome back to another video. So today, excuse me. So today is, if you notice, the footage is going faster. Well, you may notice. I don't know if you noticed, but the footage is going faster. Sorry. Two. There is going to be 3 cuts during the video because all of a sudden the thing just stopped stops recording here and there, and it was so annoying. And one thing also I want to address is that in another video I said that I'm gonna have a coaster with 100 inversions, and I hope I don't know if anyone actually, like, I'm sure everyone did, but just in case if someone didn't, that was a joke. I'm not actually going to have a 100 inversion coaster. I may actually, well, maybe, depends. I may make a 100 inversion coaster. It's not likely in the slightest, but I may do it. We'll just have to see. But anyways, you may be questioning why I'm making a makeshift version of the Cobra roll instead of just using the pre-made one. And the answer to that is, I don't want this to be like a normal Cobra roll. I want this to, be different. Like, I want guests to be like, huh, that's kind of cool. You can't get that anywhere else. It is supposed to be a very unique park with a whole lot of coasters anyways. So, like, why not do that? And also, I don't know if we'll ever break the and currently we now have 9 coasters. By the end of this video, we'll have 9 coasters. We have the 4 coasters that we built last episode. We have the 1 coaster that we built in the first episode, and then we have 4 coasters that we make in this episode. Now, also, the 3rd coaster is a coaster that I thought I was gonna make for the 100 inversion. Well, not 100 inversion, but like the coaster with a whole lot of inversions. I thought that was gonna be the one, but it just didn't really work out in the slightest. And also, I plan in the next video, I plan on making a Giga Coaster, which for the ones that are not informed, a Giga Coaster is a coaster that is 300 feet or above. Well, all the way to 399, because after that is a Strata Coaster. But I plan on making a Giga Coaster next episode. And, I don't know, there is something that I am thinking about right now, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to do for it. And that is, if I'm going to make I'm thinking about making the coaster a traditional Giga Coaster, aka doesn't have any inversions, so it's just showing off speed and the drop and the intensity. But I don't know exactly. I'm thinking about adding an inversion. Well, not one, but a few inversions on it. I don't know. You'll have maybe tell me in the comment section, or maybe I'll just come up with, or maybe I'll just make 2 Giga Coasters. That'd be epic. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have like 2 Giga Coasters in the park. Yeah, I think that would be like probably the best idea, because so if the people want those giant loops and giant super mentally insane sizes of in those like giant inversion, if people want that, guess what? They'll have that. They'll get that ride. They'll be able to have that they'll have those super insane inversions. But for the people that just want a normal traditional Giga Coaster, guess what? We'll have that on one side of the park, and we'll have the non-traditional one on the other side. Like, one side will have the traditional Giga Coaster, and the other side will have the non-traditional Giga Coaster. I think that's how I'm gonna have it go. So far, I think that's like the main idea that I'm gonna have for it. A traditional Giga Coaster and a non-traditional. I feel like that would be honestly like the best idea, because like I said, some people may want may want those huge inversions, but another person may be like, hold up, wait a minute, I want it to be a traditional Giga Coaster. I don't want those super insane inversions. I want those 5-second sustained airtime hills. And they shall receive. So, also there is also I placed the station for the first coaster that we'll be making in next episode. But at the end. And actually, right now, I'm telling you right now that that's the station of one of the Giga Coasters. That's all I'm gonna say so far. Well, actually, no, it's not gonna be a Giga Coaster now that I think about it. I don't know, I'm gonna stop spoiling. You'll just have to watch the video to find out. I'm sorry if my commentary is kind of much or something. I don't know, cause on one hand, I don't want my commentary to be boring, but on the other hand, it's just like I'm trying to not have my commentary be like so much. So I just don't kind of know on what I should do for my commentary exactly. But anyways, something I'm sad about is that the game does not have. They have the T-Rex model, which is the 2-seater version of the single rail coaster. But they don't have the just normal rafter model, or just the one that's 1-seater per like little cart area. You're sitting in like a file on the rafters. So like, But also I will, like always, I will post the little videos of riding the rides as their own separate video and whatnot. And I'm just gonna have a clear warning right now. There may be a time stretch where I don't post for like every so often. There may be a time stretch where I don't post for a while. So I'm just gonna say right now, I'm very sorry for that. Just ahead of time. And also, I'm sorry I haven't been posting Battle Cats like at all. It's just I just don't really know about Battle Cats, cause like it is just like it is a mobile game and stuff like that, and I just don't know about Battle Cats. I'll probably post a Battle Cats video again eventually, but it's just not really. It's probably not gonna happen soon. That's all I'm gonna say. But also, I don't know if it's just me, but in Planet Coaster, I feel like airtime's like one of the harder things to like implement into your coaster. Cause like you don't need, cause like on one hand you can't go overboard with your airtime, cause the fear level and the nausea is gonna skyrocket. But on the other hand, like but like trying to make a just like a normal airtime hill, I just feel like it's just not really like making a giant small airtime hill. It doesn't really do anything, and I feel like the excitement drops a whole lot. Like I will practice the before next episode, which I will be recording not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, at least when I'm recording this, the day after tomorrow, or at least when I'm recording this, whole video right now. The after sound and whatnot. When I'm recording this, in a few days, I will end up, I will have practiced before I record that video, on making just a traditional Giga Coaster, and also the Giga Coaster with like the huge inversions and whatnot. I will practice making those so it doesn't end up turning out like a terrible ride. So I will practice making the coaster before then. Now the Giga Coasters is the only coasters that I know so far that I'll be making so far, so I won't really like practice, I won't really practice anything else except the Giga Coasters, but yeah. Also, tell me in the comment sections if you prefer, what video series you prefer. If you prefer Battle Cats, if you prefer Planet Coaster, and like building an ultimate theme park, if you prefer Coaster World, the redo version, or if you want me to go back to the original Coaster World where I don't have all coasters, and I've severely kind of messed up the everything. Because what I did was I've kind of like severely messed everything up on it, because I made the first coasters like way too big. Tell me which one of those series you prefer. You see, because if you prefer one series, I will record that series. Now, I will say the building the ultimate park is going to be delayed for a minute, and I'm not going to get into those details right now. But the ultimate park will be delayed for a period of time. But anyways, like I said earlier, I will be practicing before most episodes, which if I know like I'm gonna make this if I know I'm gonna make this ride or something, if I absolutely for sure know that I'm gonna do that, I will practice making the ride beforehand a few times to try to get a ride with like good ratings, and like just to try to familiarize what's good with the what's good with the coaster. Like if the, I don't know, like a barrel roll or something, maybe a barrel roll is horrible with the coaster that I'm working with. You know, maybe the barrel roll makes the fear skyrocket, or the nausea skyrocket, or maybe it's just like this element does not really do anything for the coaster at all. Like maybe it just keeps the thing at like a 3 or something. Or maybe it's going too fast. then I'll have to figure that out. That's the main reason why I make test things before. And I will do that before, if I know if I'm gonna make a coaster, I will make one of those things beforehand. So don't worry that I'm not gonna make a ride that is just completely insane, does not really work in the slightest with what it's supposed to be. Don't worry, that's not gonna happen. Or at least I hope it's not gonna happen. It shouldn't happen. I don't plan on it happening. I don't, cause, anyways, this will be the, last, coaster of this episode that we're right now. And this is a coaster model that I don't know why it receives, like, I think, like, apparently it used to be, like, super popular along with, like, the stand-up coasters, but now they're not popular, like, in the slightest. But I don't know why. It does look like a really fun type of coaster. Like, you get launched forwards, and then you go up a spike, usually, and then you go back up a spike. Like, it does really sound like a really good coaster. And like how I'm doing with this, I'm adding inversions on it. So maybe it's boring on how it just, like, launches up and then down or something, and then goes up the same repetitive spike. And maybe the ones, if there is any, if the ones that, actually have, like, a loop or something in it are fun. I don't know. But I just feel like this is something that gets, these are types of rides that get a whole lot of hate. Like, some I understand. Like, I don't, like, for example, parking lot coasters. I can understand that, especially when the, people that made it did not really do anything with it at all. And then I can understand. But, like, I just don't know. I just feel like they get way, a whole lot more hate than they deserve. But to be fair, I've never ridden one, so, you know, it's like predicting, like, it's like never playing a video game, but predicting that videos game is gonna be the easiest game ever. Like, if you haven't played it, so there's no way for you to know. So right now, I just wanted to, snap it of the rest of its speed. So it goes through these inversions, but then right there, I wanted to snap it of the rest of its speed right there. So it, just so it goes back to the station, and when it doesn't get too much fear when, going through everything. So I wanted to snap it of its rest of its speed right there, and I think I did a pretty good job of snapping its speed, making it go up a half loop, and then just coming back normally. Now, it did not have the best ratings, but, you know, maybe that just has to do with it being boring, like everyone, or, like, not exciting at all, like everyone says it is, so, maybe that's why. But, man, I was about to say something, but then I forgot exactly what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I remember. So, you may notice a change in video quality, like, halfway through, maybe? I don't know if you will, but, I was originally having all the recordings, I was originally have everything being recorded by, like, I was having everything be recorded by my computer. But then, when, then I changed it, but then, I just recently changed it where it's getting recorded onto my hard drive, like, it's getting, like, the recording is getting saved into my hard drive. So I don't know if that'll have a change in video quality. It might, it may not. If it does, it's probably minuscule. It probably won't have anything too big. And also, why did I make the path like there, like make that turn? I have no idea. I just wanted to make people be so mad. But so right now I'm placing the ride that which is gonna be the first ride we build next episode, a hybrid. And I'm using the Steel Vengeance hybrid model for good luck, considering that's considered the best roller coaster in the world. Can I confirm that? No, sadly I cannot. Do I wish I could confirm that? A whole lot. Yes, definitely. But yeah. So this is pretty much the end of the video. I'm just setting the path for it because also you notice this is gonna be like one of those longer paths, and it's because I plan on making this like with a whole lot of airtime in it. Also, yeah, this I don't know. I think I'm gonna make this the non-traditional Giga Coaster because it will be a Giga Coaster and whatnot. But then I'll have the traditional Giga Coaster, the actual Giga Coaster model. So that's how it's. So this is gonna be the non-traditional Giga Coaster. Okay, it's gonna be 300 feet to 399 feet, and yeah. So that's the end of the video. Goodbye.